Moving on to transforming radical functions with domain and range, we're looking at page 73 here, question 9. So we have 4 minus y is equal to the square root of 3x. We have the following transformations, and what we want to know is the domain and range of our image function. So the first thing to do is actually to rewrite our equation into y equals 4. So that's just going to turn into 4 is equal to y plus root 3x, which means y is going to be equal to negative root 3x plus 4. Now we're going to apply our transformations in order because it's written. So it's translated 9 units up, which means this is going to be 9, and it's reflected in the x-axis. So we get y is equal to negative root 3x plus 13 after that transformation, and then we just put a negative in front for the x-axis, which means our final equation is going to be positive root 3x minus 13. So if we think about our domain, so we'll just put D, so it's the inside has to be greater than or equal to 0, which just means x has to be greater than or equal to 0. And then this tells us our minimum y value, our D value. So this, for our range, just means that y has to be greater than or equal to negative 13. And then we're just going to formally write it. So x greater than or equal to 0, xer, and then finally y has to be greater than or equal to negative 13, and yer. So that is our answer to A. Compared to the base function, y equals square root of x, explain the horizontal and vertical translations. So if we look at our function, we have a c value of 0, which means our horizontal transformations is 0. However, our vertical transformation is the negative 13, or a D value. So at negative 13, that means we have a vertical transformation of 13 down. And then in English for 0, we would just say no horizontal transformation. So that's it for now. If you were looking for any customized or one-on-one help, you can just click the link down below.